Hi everybody, another video. This time we are working on a 2004 Peugeot 307 1.6 HDI, yeah. Although that is not important for what we're going to be doing here. Hopefully this will become a quite simple repair. We wouldn't probably even need the scanner, but just to make sure, just to take you through the process of elimination and take you through a process of diagnostics that would make sense, we're going to use the machine. We have the machine, so we'll just make use of it. So the car came to me because it has a problem with the windows. So basically what happened is, as most of the cars today, you have an automatic opening and closing. So if I press that button to open this window, I'll press to the first stage, and when I release, the window will stop. The same when you go up, and the window will stop. And then you have the automatic, which you press fully and the window will just come down on its own. The same when you close the window, it will go up on its own. So all the windows are working, but that window over there, if I press to open, and we are now talking all on automatic, if I press just the first click, it will do just the job, as you can see. But when I press automatic, it will go down. But now, I don't know if you can hear the second click. So 2 clicks, but the window doesn't move. So the window only comes up if I keep the button. So basically the second click for some reason is not working. Now straight away, I know it's gonna be something here, hopefully, because on this side, so down and now up, and the window goes up automatically. So that led me to think that is the second contact on this switch that is not working. But and like I said, we're gonna have a look over here. So at the moment we are under control the openings. The built-in interface does not control this, so there's a door module inside there. Just as a curiosity, some cars the body module controls all the windows, so all this information goes to the body control module, which then in turn actuates the motors for the windows. Some other cars, they have door modules, which is the case. So they have a rear module inside the door that takes control of all this. And some other cars, what they do have is just for the window, they have a small module at the back of the motor, the electric motor that actuates the window. There's a rear module in there, and all this information goes straight into that module, and then that rear module controls the opening and closing of the window. The door module usually is for cars that have a little bit more to deal with, which in this case there's the electric folding and stuff like that. So it's probably why the module, why it comes with a door module. So yeah, so we are under driver's door module. And let's gonna read the codes first, just see if there's anything in there. So there's no codes in there, which is good. Let's go on the live data review. So what I want to do is I want to go under Windows Commons, and that's what I want. So the first thing I'm going to do is, just so you see what we're looking for, so let's gonna go to driver's electric window first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close, the window is closed already, so I'm going to pull just the first click and we'll see what happens. Okay, so manual closing. Now let me tell you one thing, why I'm pushing the button for the driver side, and the machine, it tells me, is the passenger side. Is just because for some reason the DS708 doesn't know this is a right hand side driving. So obviously if the steering wheel was on that side, this would be the passenger side obviously, and that would be the driver side. So it's just a DS708 thing that he doesn't know that we are on a right hand side car. So anyway, so as you can see, so if I pull the first one, you're going to see manual closing. Now I'm going to pull it to the second click, and it comes up with automatic closing. Okay, now we're going to do the same in this case on the driver's side, which is the passenger side. So I'm going to pull it, the first click, manual closing. Now I'm going to pull the second click. I don't know if you can hear me pushing the second click, and it's still saying manual closing. So it's quite obvious that it's not detecting this second position for the button. So that's why the window is now working on automatically. So the first thing I'm going to do now is turn the ignition off, remove these controllers, and it's going to see what I can do. So to take this apart, the first thing you do is you pull this button out if you have this one. So I just, obviously it was taken off already, it takes a little bit more effort. Just make sure when you pull it out straight, don't bend it to the side so you don't break these clips. And then all you do then, I've done a little bit already, is you undo these clips here on the side, everything starts to come up. And now, because we took that button off, this should just pop out. So the only thing we are taking off so far is the frame, so we don't need the frame for now. And now we're gonna take this into bits as well, see if we can get this fixed. So this is now also opened, and all you do is you release these tabs here one by one, all the way around, and these will come off, and now this, it will come off, PCB. And obviously what we're looking for is slightly deeper in there, which is going to be the switches. Okay, so this is rather funny. So this should be working. So what we're looking for is going to be something on this PCB. So we're going to have to measure this and see what is not working. So the first thing I would do, to be honest with you, if I was not doing this video, would be cleaning all these pads here where these little rubber buttons make contact. But before I do that, I'm going to show you roughly what we should be looking for. So at the moment I have the multimeter connected to the good side, to the driver side, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the buttons, and so we start side in there. So if I get this right, so these two here is for the driver side raising window. So, and when you press the first stage, this button at the back, and you're gonna see it gives you about 50, within the 50 ohms resistance when you press this button. And then you have the second stage, which is when you press the second one in there. And as you can see, it brings you down to about 4.4. I don't need to be pressing one at the back. All I need to do is press one at the front. That should bring me down to the value I want. So it's about 4 ohms, I would say. It stays about 4 ohms. So that's the value you should be looking for the other window. So the other window, I'm going to move the wires at the back so I can do the other window. This pin, guys, you can trace the pins back on the board. Just follow the lanes and you'll find out. So the button that is now working is these two contacts over here, and obviously same thing. The one at the back gives you 47 ohms, so the other one was giving us about 50, 55, so within that range. And now let's gonna see the one at the front. Look what that gives me. So if you remember, I should be looking for about 4 ohms. That's what I'm looking for. Look how much that gives me. This is the second stage, so basically when you press the button, you'll press that one, which gives you the, oh, there we go, about 50, around 50. And then obviously when you press, this one carry on being pressed, but then the button just pressed the one at the front. And that should bring you down to about 4 ohms. But look, it leaves you on about 20 ohms. So simple fix, hopefully. We're gonna clean these parts properly and see what's the result. Just a curiosity, what I do to clean these kind of things is I use these fiberglass pens. Okay, I mentioned this on other videos. Be careful because they are quite aggressive, so you can't just go and start, because you're gonna wear all the conductive material. So you need to be careful with these pens, but they are very, very good. So I will clean with this using a little bit of alcohol, and that's it. That's gonna clean it. So we got all the parts clean now. Okay, free of any grease, anything. So cleaned first with a pen, like I told you, and then with the alcohol, make sure there was no any other contaminant in there. And let's gonna try again. So I'm not gonna show you the good side again. Obviously, I'm just gonna show you this side. If you remember, we were looking for about 50 ohms on the first contact, and about 4 ohms, 4 to 5 ohms on the second one. So the first contact, once again, there is 45, 47, so about 40s. And the second contact, there we go, 5 ohms. If you remember before, that was given as about 20 something ohms. So if I press in a sequence, as the button does, so 42, now I press the second one, goes even below. So that should give us, that is giving us the proper readings now. So I'm quite confident that's going to work. So I'll just be putting everything back on. Obviously, while I had this open, I took the chance to clean them all, not just the one that was not working. I've cleaned them all, and I'm going to put a little bit more grease over there, where the switch for the folding mirrors works. Put everything back together and go back to the car to try. Hopefully it should work. Okay, so we are now back to the car, and I put it all in there. The only thing that is not fully inserted is this switch here, because I just want to make sure everything is working before I pushed it in. So let's kind of have a go. So obviously module is back on the car now. So that's working, as you can see. Down, up. And now we're gonna try the other side. So down in automatic. Way down. And now the moment of truth. So I'm gonna pull it all the way to the automatic. And there we go. Fully working. Obviously, obviously it is. Obviously we saw it's working, but just to confirm, and to show you, so it's going to show on a driver side. So first click, manual closing. If you remember, when I would pull the second, it would stay staying manual, automatic. So it's recognizing the second click now. Obviously it is, because as we saw, it is fully working. Okay, so no need to replace the console with the switches, which a lot of places probably is what they would do. Dealer, for sure, they will just replace the whole thing. But here it is, guys. I really hope this video has been helpful and you've learned something today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, put them below. And like always, thank you for watching.